Now, Thailand has reported its first local transmission of COVID-19 in months. Just 2 days ago, it celebrated 100 days without new infections. Let's get more on this from Saksit Sayasamba. He is joining us live. Saksit, what details do we have about this case?
The man that has been tested positive for COVID-19 is a prison inmate who has just started his prison sentence for drug offenses on August 26. He has already been kept in a small group of inmates and then has been tested positive just yesterday on Tuesday. Now 34 other people have been tested again that were in contact with him. They're all negative. But health officials are also saying that in the weeks before that, he has no travel record of outside of Thailand. He has actually always been here in Bangkok and in the surrounding provinces, working as a DJ at several clubs, and also on when he was convicted as well in the criminal court here. There are several people that are in contact tracing now, and there are still no results of that yet. But it goes to show here that we, after 100 days of no local infections whatsoever, we have now the first one again.
And Saksit, given how long you have gone without an infection, how will this impact the COVID-19 measures in the country?
Well, it really depends how it will develop, but health officials as of now are insisting that there's no second wave, that there's no spread yet. That is, of course, pending to further contact tracing and more testing. But we had scares in the past before. In July, we had a scare in the Rayong province following the incident of an Egyptian Air Force officer who broke quarantine, was walking around in public places and was later tested positive for COVID-19. And health officials were scrambling to the location there, have tested 7,000 people, and thank God you could say no one was tested positive. And this is quite, if you think about it, Thailand was the first country outside of China that to report a positive COVID-19 case back in January. And ever since then, we had a very, comparatively to other countries, there hasn't been much of a big damage on the Thai healthcare system. And as I said before that, we had 100 days with no local infections. Most of these cases were all in state quarantines among returnees from abroad. But this comes as a very crucial time because Thailand is currently considering and slowly opening up again. And they are considering plans to let tourists come back to Thailand, especially considering that the economy has been badly battered by all these lockdown measures, the complete collapse of the tourism industry. And if there was a second wave coming in, and if there were more lockdowns coming in, this could have a very devastating effect on the Thai economy. But let's not forget here also the circumstances. We also have student protests still going on almost daily basis across Thailand against the Thai government as well. But there's also a state of emergency that is still ongoing since March. And well, given this case here, it could be a lot more longer.
Well, thanks for getting us up to speed. Saksit Sayasombat speaking to us from Bangkok.